Right here in Indiana, COVID cases remain steady and monkeypox cases, they're rising. Greater Lafayette school corporations are keeping a close eye on their health and safety protocols as the new school year begins. So Lafayette School Corporation Superintendent Les Huddle says the measures in place to start the school year will look a lot like the ones in place at the end of last year. So masks will be optional for adults and students both in school buildings and on buses. LSC is not requiring the COVID vaccine for students or staff. The corporation also will not send students home to quarantine if they're in close contact with someone who does test positive. Huddle says both for COVID and monkeypox, the school corporation will remain in close contact with county officials about the latest guidelines.
We're staying in touch with the county health department. We have actually one of our staff members that is a member of the county health department, and she keeps us up to date. And right now we're not taking any other new precautions other than continue to wash your hands, which is pretty standard.
Huddle says LSC will still emphasize contact tracing for anyone who does test positive. While the school system is not putting any measures in place specifically for monkeypox, Huddle says administrators will continue to encourage regular hand washing and will remind students to cover coughs and sneezes. And speaking of schools, the county's schools are also monitoring both nationwide public health emergencies. Tippecanoe School Corporation Superintendent Scott Handback says the school system will be relaxing nearly all of its COVID policies for the start of the school Tuesday. Handback says the state is no longer requiring schools to contact trace or quarantine students. So TSC will no longer be taking either of those measures as a result of that statewide change. Handback says while he and the staff will monitor the trends throughout the year, students and staff should always follow one main rule for all illnesses.
We really just take the approach that if you're sick, stay home. And so that would be true during flu season. That's true, for any situation when our students or staff, feel sick. It's best just to remain at home and get well and help reduce, any spread.
Handback says the school corporation is not too concerned about monkeypox because school children are not the primary people being impacted by the disease. Handback says TSC will monitor the situation like COVID, but will not implement any restrictions.